Hello, good evening to everyone and welcome to today's session. Praveen, Rajita, I am nobody, you are everybody. Sesha, Gopalan, and many more who are all online across the country to play the quiz. And wow. And let us congratulate our standing champion. I am nobody, Dr. Harshvardhan. And he won yesterday's quiz, and today he got the access activated to 40,000 rupees worth of online MBBS.com video library, 65 full-scale grant tests, 30,000 MCQ Q scanner, and the notes, everything. So, congratulations once more. I am nobody, and I wish the next 6 months you will get a good opportunity to do the revision, being the winner of yesterday's quiz and rupees 40,000 worth of subscription of online MBBS, and many more are going to play, many more are going to compete. Spardhaya vardhate vidya. We compete, that expands the knowledge. Competition expands the knowledge. And we should get inspired. So let's make the great beginning, doctor. Are you all ready? With the Kahoot.it, you need to type. You need to type. Yes. So once you type Kahoot.it, you will get the PIN number. You will get the PIN number. Very good. You all know the ground rules. Whoever punches the answer correctly first will get a higher score. So take your screen name and join the quiz, doctor. Very good. Pravalika, Nansan, Mansi, Raina, Sweta, Ravi, and many more. You will keep seeing the questions on the YouTube, and you need to punch your answer on the Kahoot.it. Yes. Our quizzes are becoming very popular. A lot of students are calling back and saying, sir, your quizzes at morning 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. 3 quizzes every day. They are really inspiring a lot of students to charge themselves and prepare for the exam. So that is the main role of a teacher. More than teaching, more than mentoring, what is most important is ability to inspire your preparation and charge you with that required energy to do your preparation throughout the day. So thank you all for joining the session. Most importantly, please invite your friends also. Good to see Anshuman, Dhana. And many more. I'm waiting for one more player. I can see 24 on the YouTube. I want to see 24 here. Very good. Let us make the great beginning, doctor. Even if you happen to join little late in the quiz, no worries. You have to go to Kahoot.it and the PIN number will be displayed below. You can still be able to join the quiz. चलो भाई देख लेंगे कौन कितना पढ़ रहा है बायोकेमिस्ट्री. Three, 2, 1, start. What is wrong about Lesch-Knihan syndrome? What is the type of inheritance? What is the treatment? What are the findings? What is the pathophysiology? I know what is the most common wrong answer. I'm always excited to watch it, the wrong answer. Very good. Wow. That's right. Oh, actually, the wrong answer, answer was given wrong. I'm sorry about that. D is correct only. C is correct. X-linked recessive is also correct. It is not those people who answered B. They are actually correct. Sorry, the key was wrong in this question. So 5 of you have answered it correctly. It is not purine de novo synthesis. It is the salvage pathway which is defective is what you need to remember. I'm sorry about the people who went, the key was wrong. Sorry about that. Yes. So what do you need to remember? Lesch-Knihan is a defective purine salvage pathway, not de novo pathway. And there is an intellectual disability, self-mutilation, aggression. It is X-linked recessive. You use allopurinol and also you use febuxostat is what you need to remember. Now, doctor, the next question. Which is the inhibitor of topoisomerase 1? Please be very careful. Topoisomerase 1 is different from topoisomerase 2. You have to be very, very sure about it. Let me check how sharp your eyes are when it comes to the correct answer. Punch, punch, punch. Those who joined little late, no worries. You can still type kahoot.it and join. Very good. 6 of you are correct. Irinotecan is topoisomerase 1 is what you need to remember. So that brings Prati to the top, followed by 001 and Angela. And I am nobody has climbed up quickly like Tarzan, 17 places up. Very good. Now 2-3 points you should always, during this quiz show, make it a point to have a 200 pages notebook. If you are really getting very much clean bowled, that is the time you need to think, oh my God, I need to improve in this topic. This is an eye-opener for me. That's what you should think. And you can go back to the online mbbs.com video library, and on that particular topic, you have extensive videos, both theory and MCQ based discussions. They're all available. In eukaryotes, irinotecan, topotecan, they inhibit the topoisomerase 1. Whereas etoposide, teniposide, they inhibit topoisomerase 2. Whereas fluoroquinolones, they act on prokaryotes. Fluoroquinolones inhibit topoisomerase 2, which is the DNA gyrase, and also topoisomerase 4. That is what you have to emphatically remember, doctor. Now, let us take up the next question. What is the wrong statement? Yes. Another very, 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 very important thing in biochemistry. DNA polymerases, RNA polymerases. At least you all guys should take a chance to do the revision. Tonight only, not tomorrow also, tonight only. If you have done this question wrong. Because this is one of the most favorite question area for both AIMS and PGI examiner. Very good. 4 of you are absolutely right. Absolutely right. So let us look into it, doctor. 001 has reached the about to capture below the Ravi. Then Angela, Prati, and JJ. Very good. So, doctor, you should remember DNA polymerase 3 versus DNA polymerase 1. What is the main difference? So basically, DNA polymerase 3 has got a 5 to 3 synthesis. It also proofreads with 3 to 5 exonuclease activity. Whereas DNA polymerase 1, additionally, it also can be able to excise the RNA primer, which is formed before DNA, by using its 5 to 3 exonuclease activity. So this 5 to 3 exonuclease activity is a unique thing for DNA polymerase 1, which is not there for DNA polymerase 3, is what you have to emphatically remember about this question. Will you make a promise that you are going to go back to onlinemmbbs.com video library and do a revision in biochemistry? We have wonderfully discussed that. So what is sickle cell disease? Beautiful question. What type of mutation is sickle cell disease? Punch your answers, doctor. What type of mutation is sickle cell disease? So questions look very simple, but everything, the gambling is in answers. Yes, doctor. Very good. 13 of you rightly answered. Excellent, excellent, doctor. And that brings Prati and I am nobody already reached it. Harshavardhan reached 4th position. And Simran is one of the fastest climber. Very good. So once more, I am nobody. If you happen to win top position in today's quiz, what are you going to do? We are once more going to give you a 40,000 pack ready. You can gift it to your friend. Maybe your girlfriend or your boyfriend, doesn't matter, right? So, and also ask them to participate in the quiz. So, doctor, you should remember, silent mutations, missense mutations, nonsense mutations. Sickle cell disease, there's a substitution of glutamic acid with valine. And that is an example of missense mutation, is what you need to basically remember. Nonsense means it will create a stop codon. So what is a stop codon? UGA, UAA, UAG is basically called nonsense mutation, is what you need to remember. Now, doctor, Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, Tay-Sachs disease, what type of mutation is that? Duchenne's muscular dystrophy and Tay-Sachs. Very good to see 31 online classmates. Please drop a line in the WhatsApp, Telegram. Invite your other friends also. So more the merry. Good to see Praveen, Rajita, and many more answering online. Very good. Dhanalakshmi also answered it as A, that is frame shift mutation. Very good, very good, very good. So that brings 001 onto the top of the leaderboard. Very good. And Shweta, Angela, Abhi, they're all picking up. Now, doctor, you need to remember frame shift mutations. Typically, if you happen to insert any extra nucleotide, that will create, instead of trinucleotide, that extra nucleotide will create a framework which will alter the reading, that called frame shift, which is typical of Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and Tay-Sachs is what you need to remember. Beta thalassemia, Gaucher's disease, Marfan syndrome, what are they? What type of mutation is this? Punch your answers, doctor. Very good to see Life Science Squad. So Life Science Squad also can still join Kahoot quiz. Very good, very good. Excellent. But only 6 of you rightly answered. It is an example of a splice site mutation is what you need to basically remember. And that keeps 001 on the top, and Navina is climbing very, very, very fast. Now, let's see. Dr. Splice site mutation. So, typically, a intron, if it is not being spliced and it is retained, what will happen? That will typically create a protein with an impaired function. So the cancers, dementias, epilepsy, some of the types of beta thalassemia, they're all the examples of splice site mutation is what you need to remember. Even Gaucher's disease, Marfan's disease, etc., etc. Homologous recombination. Typically, whenever there is any single nucleotide or a typical template, if there is any defective, there is a repair done. But if that repair is not done properly, if it is defective, that can lead to certain disorders. So, homologous recombination is defective in all these conditions except, very good, 7 of you are rightly said. So we get breast cancer, we get ovarian cancer, we get Fanconi's anemia. All is the example of homologous recombination defects, not the ataxia, telangiectasia is what you need to remember. Very good. 001 remains on the top, followed by Ravi, Shweta, Angela, and Prati. Good. So what you should remember, whenever a double strand need to be repaired, that can happen by non-homologous ends which become joined. So in that you will be bringing together two ends of the DNA fragments to repair a double-stranded break. If that is defective, you get ataxia, telangiectasia. Whereas homologous recombination defect is the one which is responsible for Fanconi's, breast cancer, etc., etc., is what you need to remember. Now, doctor, in eukaryotes, mRNA, how is it formed? This is a beautiful question. You have to be 100% sure. mRNA, how is it formed in eukaryotes? Whoever answers is good in RNA polymerase story. Those who are wrong, you need to go back to the online mbbs.com video library and do revision. Very good. I'm proud of you. 13 of you have done it correctly. So very good. Shweta is rising up, about to take away the crown from 001. Very good, Shweta. Nice, nice going. So Millie is the highest climber. Doctor, you need to remember RNA polymerase 1. It makes rRNA. rRNA is the most common type of RNA. R hota hai rampant RNA, most commonly available RNA is rRNA. It is present only in the nucleolus. RNA polymerase 2, it makes mRNA. mRNA is called massive RNA, otherwise called microRNA, right? So massive because molecular weight is very high. And similarly, RNA polymerase 2 also forms the small nuclear RNA, which is the precursor of the mRNA. Then RNA polymerase 3, it makes 5S RNA and tRNA. tRNA is called tiniest RNA, tiny RNA. So it has no proofreading function, RNA polymerase, but it can initiate formation of chains. And RNA polymerase 2 should be remembered because it opens the DNA double strand at the promoter site. That's the reason you need to remember. So these are all very key facts frequently tested in the tomorrow's exam, doctor? DNA dependent RNA polymerase in prokaryotes. Which is that? Which is the inhibitor of it? Punch your answers, doctor. Yes. Punch your answers. DNA dependent RNA polymerase. Very good. I know this is what majority will answer correctly. Rifampicin. Those four, those three, those two people who have answered this wrong, mere pyare Bharatvasiyo, all 9 of you need to seriously take an important point. Tonight only you need to take up the topic of antibiotics, mechanism of action, a very important topic, very well discussed in the online mbbs.com video library. You need to go and do the revision. So, doctor, once more, Ravi Kumar is running behind 001 to take away the crown. So, let us see. Classical type of Ehlers-Danlos. It has got joint symptoms, skin symptoms. It is because of the mutation of which collagen? I know what is going to be the wrong answer. I will tell you what is the most common wrong answer. I can smell the most common wrong answer. Come on, punch your answers. Manasa is betting on type 1 collagen. Very good. Oh my God. I told you, a lot of people will bet on type 4 collagen. No, sir, no, sir, no, sir. It is type 5. Type 5 collagen, which is defective in classical type of Ehlers-Danlos, is what you need to remember. So, doctor, you should know few facts. Ehlers-Danlos, there is a hyperextensible skin, faulty collagen synthesis, hypermobile joints, and very easy bruising. It can both be autosomal dominant, it can also be autosomal recessive, and it can lead to aortic aneurysms, it can lead to organ rupture, hypermobility. So classical type is because of the mutation in type 5 collagen, call 5A1, call 5A2, they are the ones. Whereas vascular type of, there is another type called vascular type of Ehlers-Danlos. Typically, there will be fragile tissues like the blood vessels like aorta, muscles, and uterus. A gravid uterus can undergo rupture in a Ehlers-Danlos lady. So there are the mutations of the type 3 procollagen, which is called 3A1 is what you need to remember. So after this session is over, please don't forget 9000-868-356. You can give a call or WhatsApp and say, I want to take a subscription of onlinembbs.com video library. You will get 3,000 video lectures every day, a couple of hours of live online interactive session. Every Sunday, full-scale grand test, 65 full-scale grand tests, 30,000 MCQs, topic-wise classified Q scanner, and almost 1 lakh PowerPoint slides of notes, mnemonics, etc., etc. For a throwaway price, cheaper than a book, right? So that's the reason. Please give a call and then subscribe to onlinembbs.com. Now, doctor, what is wrong about Menkes disease? Punch your answer. Menkes kinky hair syndrome. I know what is the wrong answer. While framing MCQ only, I will be thinking, Abba, inka kaan pakadna, or if I want to pull the leg, this should be the option. So even in my MBBS days, I used to compose MCQs. When I was a second year MBBS student, I wrote a pathology MCQs by Robbins. I composed 4,000 MCQs. It got published by Paras Medical, and that sold way back in, I'm talking about 1994, almost about 30 years, maybe 26 years back. It sold 10,000 copies. I was just in second year MBBS. Even my seniors were reading those MCQs, the original questions I wrote. So I'm good in pulling leg. I know what the examiner is going to ask and then compose you some nice questions. So, doctor, very important question. You should remember about Menkes kinky hair syndrome. It is not autosomal recessive. It is X-linked recessive. I know what is the most common wrong answer. I told you no. Everybody will think maybe high copper. No, it is low copper. Unlike Wilson's disease, where it is Wilson is a high copper. That's what you need to remember. Yes. So, absolutely, 001 remembers the story very well. How I used to spend money I used to earn by writing MCQ reviews in medical school. So, doctor, the next question. The next favorite question. But before that, Menkes X-linked recessive. Menkes impaired copper absorption. Menkes is a defective Menkes protein. In Menkes, there is a low copper, unlike Wilson. And lysyl oxidase decreased activity is the classical feature of Menkes, is what you need to remember. Now, doctor, this is another tricky question. Let me see how many of you are rightly going to answer. Vitamin E deficiency. Question तो बहुत simple वाला question है, मगर इसका answer बहुत नाजुक होता है. Babuji, let me see how many will answer correctly. One question on vitamins invariably comes in a tomorrow's NEET PG, doctor. Be very sure. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, D, E, K, everything. Yes. Oh, see, only 3 of you correctly answered. Bhaiya, increased risk of enterocolitis in infants is a feature of excess vitamin E, not deficiency of vitamin E. Pakad gaye na? Khan pakad liya na? So this is called wrestling competition with Murali Bharadwaj. You need to be specific. You need to be precise. You need to be focused. That is the only way you are going to become the winner in the tomorrow's NEET PG exam. So that keeps 001 on the top. Abhi and Shweta are really fighting hard, and Pravalika is one of the fastest climber. So, doctor, you should remember, vitamin E is antioxidant. It protects RBC's membranes from free radical damage. That's the reason. If vitamin E is not there, there's a hemolytic anemia, acanthocytosis, muscle weakness, demyelination of the posterior columns, spinocerebellar tract get demyelinated, hence ataxia. And any excess will lead to risk of enterocolitis in infants, is what you need to remember. So what is the wrong statement? दारू के बारे में जीरो नहीं बनना. दारू के बारे में फटाफट बोलो डॉक्टर साहब. अल्कोहल के बारे में. Right. Sesha Gopalan was saying, sir, question did not have except. Oh, I'm sorry about it. I'm really sorry. Maybe it's a typo. I'm sorry about it, Sesha. Good point you picked up. Wow, this is good. Fomepizole blocks alcohol, not aldehyde, alcohol dehydrogenase. Please don't forget. Disulfiram blocks acetaldehyde dehydrogenase. And alcohol dehydrogenase operates at zero order kinetics. Yesterday I told you what are all the drugs which are in zero order kinetics, doctor? P, E, A. P for phenytoin, E for ethanol, P होता है zero के shape में. You should know the 3 drugs which follow zero order kinetics. Now, whenever you drink a lot of alcohol, typically all that alcohol is converted into acetaldehyde. From that comes the acetyl-CoA, and that typically lead to formation of NADH. So that increased NADH by NAD plus ratio, it inhibits the citric acid cycle, not stimulate it. That's the point you need to appreciate. So doctor, that keeps 001 on the top, and Abhi is going up, Sesha also is going up, and Anshuman is the highest climber. Very good, doctor, very good. So fomepizole blocks alcohol dehydrogenase. Whenever there's an overdose of methanol or ethylene glycol, fomepizole. Disulfiram, it blocks the acetaldehyde dehydrogenase. So it increases the acetaldehyde. It increases the hangover symptoms and discourages drinking. And alcohol dehydrogenase acts at zero order kinetics. The moment there is a high NADH by NAD ratio, it inhibits the citric acid cycle, is what you need to remember. Which is an inhibitor of glycogen synthase. Come on, punch the answer, doctor. Simple common sense. Istemal karna aise questions mein. Yes. Let me tell you, doctor. Totally, there are 16 metabolic cycles in entire biochemistry. You will not take 20 minutes per cycle. 6 घंटे में पूरा biochemistry खत्म, खेल खत्म, दुकान बंद. You should not spend a lot of your brilliant time and energy on this biochemistry. Okay? So in the online MBBS.com video library, we have totally 23 hours of biochemistry theory, quick review of the concepts, and another 20 to 25 hours of MCQ based discussion. So please take a chance to do the revision quickly. So now, doctor, let's talk about this. Good, 001 is on the top. So you should remember glucose 6-phosphate. It stimulates glycogen synthase. Insulin stimulates it, cortisol stimulates it, but epinephrine, glucagon inhibit the glycogen synthase, is what you need to emphatically remember. Now, what is the inhibitor of carbamyl phosphate synthase 2? 2 is different from 1. 1 is in urea cycle, 2 is in pyrimidine biosynthesis. Come on, punch your answer. So, inhibitor of carbamyl phosphate synthase 2. Punch your answer, doc. So, please give a call to our helpline 9000-868-356 in order to get the PDF of this quiz. If you want it, please send it, and please join our Telegram group. Please don't forget. After this quiz is over, I am going to put all the questions, performance of each of you, ranks, everything, that Excel sheet. I will put it into the Telegram group for you to have a quick review. So, doctor, very good. UTP is the inhibitor. The end product is always the inhibitor. So, that keeps 001 on the top. Ishwar is a very fast climber, followed by Abhi, Sesha, Sweta, they're all keeping very high spirits. Good, doctor. So remember, de novo pyrimidine synthesis. The most important rate-limiting enzyme is carbamyl phosphate synthase 2. ATP stimulates, PRPP stimulates, but UTP is an inhibitor, one of the favorite MCQ of the examiner. Carnitine acyl transferase 1. So it is a rate-limiting enzyme in which metabolic cycle, and who is the inhibitor of it? One of the favorite questions of the examiner. inhibitor of carnitine acyltransferase 1. Good, doctor. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. हम बहुत खुश हैं. Melonyl CoA. 11 of you have answered it correctly. Simran made a hat trick. Once more, Ravi Kumar is sitting with the crown on the top. So, doctor, you should remember, carnitine acyltransferase 1 is rate limiting in fatty acid oxidation, beta oxidation. So, melanyl CoA is the inhibitor of the fatty acid oxidation, is what you need to remember. What is the inhibitor of acetyl-CoA carboxylase? So you should know what is that metabolic cycle where acetyl-CoA carboxylase is involved. Then you will answer who is the inhibitor. Inhibitor. Good to see Shiva Shankari Guruswami. Little late, but latest answers. Very good. Acetyl-CoA carboxylase. Carboxylase. So, very good, doctor. Palmitoyl-CoA. 9 of you answered correctly. 9 of you answered correctly. Very good. And Sesha 23 is back with answer streak 3. I'm sorry, one of the questions Sesha would have answered correctly, but for a wrong frame of that except. Okay? Okay. So now, doctor, let us take up the now. Acetyl-CoA carboxylase is one of the first enzymes in fatty acid biosynthesis. Insulin is a lipogenic hormone. It promotes the fatty acid synthesis. That's the reason it stimulates acetyl-CoA carboxylase. When you have abundance of citrate, you want to store it all in the form of fat. So that also stimulates. Glucagon is an inhibitor. And the end product of the fatty acid biosynthesis is palmitoyl-CoA. That is the inhibitor of the fatty acid synthesis, is what you need to emphatically remember. Very good to see 32 online students. So, doctor, once more I want to tell you, morning 10 a.m., afternoon 2 p.m., night 10 p.m. 3 times, Dr. Murli Bharadwaj will be joining you every day to stimulate your preparation. Join the quiz, boom, 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 do the wrestling, get yourself activated and prepare for the exam. Spardhaya Vardhate Vidya. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. we have ENT, 2 p.m. ophthalmology, and night 10 p.m. we have SPM, sleep promoting medicine, right? So that's the reason SPM ko toda raat ko 10 p.m. ko laga diya. And those who win the quiz typically will be able to get a 40,000 rupees worth of online mbbs.com video library, mock tests, everything. You can even play for your friends, win the quiz and donate it to your friends. The more, the merry. Right, doc? Now, the next question. Carbamyl phosphate synthetase 1. Who is the stimulant of it? Who is the stimulant of it? Chandu, nice to see you. Okay, Sesha. So, punch your answer, doc. So, where is carbamyl phosphate synthase 1 involved and 2 involved? 1 involved, 2 involved. Come on, punch your answers. Very good. 12 of you are correct. Always remember, 1 is involved in urea cycle. How will you remember? Teacher, finger 1 means you want to go to toilet. Toilet means urine, urine means urea. So urea cycle is carbamyl phosphate synthase 1. And the other one is pyrimidine biosynthesis. That's what you need to remember. So, doctor, very good. Ravi Kumar is on the top, followed by 001, Shweta, Sesha, and Abhi. Good. Angela is quickly picking up. So urea cycle carbamyl phosphate synthetase 1 rate limiting N-acetyl glutamate has got a positive allosteric effect is what you need to remember. HMG CoA reductase, it is not HMG CoA synthetase. There's a difference between the two. It is inhibited by what? HMG CoA reductase. HMG CoA reductase is inhibited by easy question. Most of you will punch correctly. Very good. Very good. Excellent, doctor. Excellent. 8 of you rightly answered. HMG CoA reductase is a very important initial enzyme in the cholesterol synthesis. So cholesterol ज़्यादा हो गया तो HMG CoA reductase रुक जाएगा. Simple question, no doctor. So you should remember. Very good. Shweta Jindabad. Shweta Jindabad. Shweta is on the top. Sesha is no less. Wonderful, wonderful doctor. Now, you should remember HMG CoA reductase. Insulin stimulates, thyroxine stimulates, estrogen stimulates, glucagon inhibits, cholesterol inhibits. That's what you need to remember. What is a wrong statement about galactose metabolism? Galactose metabolism. This is going to decide. Galactose metabolism. Whoever punches fast is fast. Speed is the secret of my energy. Wow, 6 of you are right. Galactokinase deficiency is more benign compared to that of the GALT deficiency is what you need to remember. So that brings Sesha to the top of the game. I'm proud of you, Shweta. I mean, Sesha and Sweta and 001, in fact, all of you who are playing the game. Very good, doctor, very good. So there are some fundamental facts. Hereditary deficiency of galactokinase. Galactitol accumulates. It is relatively mild condition and autosomal recessive. There is a galactosemia, galactosuria. There are infantile cataracts. Sometimes they will have a difficulty to develop social smile. And galactokinase deficiency, you can remember, kinase is kinder. Kinase is kinder. It is more benign. Whereas GALT deficiency is called classical galactosemia. It can predispose to E. coli, sepsis. You need to exclude galactose and lactose also, because lactose has galactose inside it. Both the things you have to eliminate from the diet is what you need to remember. Now the time to put the award. 001. Shweta. Shweta. And Sesha is a proud winner. Excellent, Sesha. Excellent. I'm very, very, very proud of you. And Sesha, take a screenshot of the today's quiz, send it to our helpline, and they will give you activation of 40,000 rupees worth of online mbbs.com video library, 65 full-scale grant tests, and also 30,000 MCQs topic-wise classified Q scanner, and 1 lakh PowerPoint slides of notes, and access to every day live online interactive class. And we wish Sesha Gopalan one day will give us that opportunity to feel proud that you got the top rank in entrance. If you already joined our coaching program, no worries. You can still be able to avail it and give it as a gift to any of your roommate, classmate, boyfriend, girlfriend, anybody is great. So, Doctor, maza aa gaya. You all, I hope, enjoyed a good ride of this quiz. Tomorrow, don't forget, 10 a.m. we have ENT, 2 p.m. we have ophthalmology, and night, 10 p.m. sleep promoting medicine. Enjoy. The whole thrill of preparation for NEET PG is any pursuit of life is we should enjoy that. The moment you are enjoying the journey, automatically you become the winner. Good night. Dr. Murli Bharadwaj always with you.